What is up, guys, gals, do you awesome means and gamers of different shapes and sizes. It is me, Joshua, Proxy, bringing you some Fortnite today, and I feel like I have nothing else to record you. I've been thinking for like the last month, what can I actually bring you when it comes to content, when it comes to something interesting, because YouTube feels very oversaturated at the moment. Everyone has a YouTube channel, everyone is recording something, and it's this thing where, what is there to cover? What is there that's unique? Everyone's playing Fortnite, and it's this thing where I'm personally waiting for Monster Hunter World to come out, because obviously that hasn't come out yet, and so no one's covering that, so I feel there's equal opportunity there to get some good experiences, like first hand and stuff, before everybody else plays it. Or unless everyone else plays it before me, because somehow everyone keeps getting their pre-orders before me as well. I'm not too sure why. But we are playing some Fortnite today. This is a game that I've been passively playing over time, as you know as well. I've been playing a little bit of PlayerUnknown's Battleground, which is now come on Xbox for some reason. I have no idea why. Why is it that they're treating PlayerUnknown Battleground as a fully-fledged exclusive for the Xbox? Because it's an alpha. It's still in alpha for some, and they're saying that it's come out of alpha, but come on, let's be realistic here, it hasn't. And I love that they've been advertising it as a game for a bundle within like the Xbox. It's such a stupid thing. I just don't understand it. So anyway, we're playing Fortnite. Fortnite is kind of like the alternative to PlayerUnknown. It is free. That is one of the main aspects of this. I feel like what you're trading when it comes to PlayerUnknown and Fortnite is cars. In Fortnite, you can't drive around in cars yet. There are vehicles around the map, but all you can do is destroy them for materials. You can't really, like, say, get in the car or ask your friend to drive you to the store in the car as well. You can kind of just stare at the car longingly. Also, Mary Poppins, y'all, that is who I am. If you can get that reference, then I love you so much. But we were actually going down to some kind of neighborhood. Now, this neighborhood here is the place I generally like to call. What was it called? It's called something Park. It's coming out onto the thing now. It's called Pleasant Park. That is what it's called. I remember. I don't even have to get. It says. Is it peasant or is it pleasant? If it was peasant, I'd feel bad for all of these people, but then again, they have a nice Christmas tree in the middle, so I feel a little bit better for them now. It's like, at least the Christmas spirit is getting spread around for them as well. Now, I'm going down to this little house here. I generally go to this area all the time. I love this area, mainly because there is so much to do. Like, all the other areas feel like a little bit more open. It feels like there's not much kind of like hiding space and stuff, and everyone can like rushes down to those open areas as well for like instant battle gratification. I like to go to this area because it means that you can go to these houses. The roofs actually contain treasure chests. Sometimes treasure chests give you rare loot as well, possibly, and so that kind of potential to actually get, like, as you can see here, I got a purple sniper rifle. I suck with the sniper rifle, but I got a purple sniper rifle. It's that kind of thing where the game's like, you know what, I acknowledge you. I acknowledge that you've come all this way, this far out, and I'm going to reward you. It doesn't actually do that. There's a complete RNG to this, but we've also picked up a blue potion. Now, you may think to yourself, well, blue potions, raspberries, but also, if it's like a potion, then it must mean it's health. It's actually body armor. For some reason, body armor is equated to blue liquid. I don't know. Again, you can see these vehicles here. You can't drive them, you can straddle them, but you can also break them down for materials, and the materials, as you can see on the right side of the screen, go towards building things. The whole game's name is Fortnite. It means that you can actually build a fort to survive the night. And then with that, it's kind of like converts from the PvE game, which is obviously what came out before this Battle Royale mode, which was basically where you co-op against zombies, I think it is. I've not actually played it yet. I don't feel like I need to. I feel like there's enough zombie games out there. I play a lot of COD zombies, so it's like that kind of thing of, do I really need to play a fort building tower defense game with zombies in it when I just kind of want to get to shooting the zombies, you know? But we're getting a nice little bit of loot. We're getting loads of awesome loot, actually. And again, it's this thing where when you're breaking things down, as you can see, I'm breaking into the ceiling here because that's what you do when you rob a house. You break into people's ceilings while they sleep. It's logic, people. Don't question it. But by doing that, obviously, it's allowing me to get materials. These materials allow me to build these towers that you can actually see later on, which are really, really cool. Something I've not actually got very much used to yet. It's this thing where it's like you can use different materials to build these structures. They can be flat panels. As you can see, look on the bottom right above your weapons, you can have walls, you can have flat panels, you can have stairs. You can also have these weird triangles. I'm not really sure what the triangles are about. Is it kind of like a semi-cover or something? I'm not too sure. But by doing that, it allows you to make these little forts, which allows you to defend yourself. And if you use the different materials, it gives you this kind of ability where obviously wood is going to break a lot, while if you use, say, brick, I think that's actually good against bullets, but not good against rockets. And if you have metal, bullets and rockets can't break it. I think, possibly, potentially, unless it just kind of like slowly whittles down its health. Maybe it's just durability, I'm not too sure, not just invincibility when it comes to materials. But we're actually getting some nice loots here. We've got a silenced pistol, which I've never used before. We're getting some shotguns. We've got a submachine gun. Would really like an assault rifle. I kind of prefer the assault rifles in this game, even though I love shotguns to death. The shotguns in this game feel a little bit weird. I feel like they haven't really like tweaked the overall gameplay kind of, I don't know, kind of like purpose for the shotguns. They feel a little bit unbalanced in a sense. Like even this shotgun I'm having here, as you may have noticed, there is like the pump action shotgun, and then you also have this kind of like weird futuristic time splitters automatic shotgun, and this one kind of has a bigger spread to it, I think. But then with that being said, it's more powerful, I think, as well, so everyone kind of goes for this one, but it still feels really weird to fire. There seems to be something odd about its aura. I feel like everything has a chakra in like video games, and so this gives me like a weird aura when I see it. Still casually just breaking into houses. I am the best robber ever. You know, even the cops haven't even got onto me, no one's even phoning me, there is no such thing as neighborhood watch. Maybe everyone is just dead. Maybe everyone just got out of Dodge as fast as possible. Getting some potions, though. Now, this is the big thing. Look, when you actually start to get weapons, you kind of think to yourself, well, should I give up this weapon or should I give up this weapon? But when you get purples actually give you more damage. Not much damage of an increase compared to, like, the lower-ended ranked weapons. It's kind of like Borderlands, but not so much. Like, the whole color thing of rarity is obviously there, but the damage values don't actually increase that much. So say like if you're going against someone with a purple gun, if you're able to kind of like land those bullets more than the guy with the purple gun, obviously you're going to be able to kill the guy faster with a normal gun compared to the purple gun or the orange gun, which is the super rare one. And so I kind of like that. I like that you can actually find like crap weapons in this game and still actually have some form of chance to win. Now this is the next thing, is that you may notice this giant purple brooding cloud coming towards us. The giant purple brooding cloud is actually the blue circle from PlayerUnknown. There's going to be a lot of comparisons to PlayerUnknown because obviously it's kind of like started this whole fad with the whole, you know, 100 people versus each other. There's actually only 31 people fighting now, including me, 29, and then me as well now. Wow, people just die left and right in this game, which is kind of cool, but I've never actually kind of like experienced that mass chaos yet. Like, I really love to see like 99 people dropped in like a mini circle and then everyone just fight. That'd be really cool. We'd call it like mayhem or something, like really quick little matches and see who can survive the skirmish. I'm not too sure if you'd actually appreciate that. Comment section below, let me know, what do you think to that? Would you actually like to see like a tiny circle battle thing? Someone is shooting at me here. We need to get the fudge out of here as well. I am not ready to die just yet. I feel like there is more purpose to me. I feel like my purpose is to ruin somebody's day. So let's actually see who we can find. No one's going to be around here, obviously, apart from the fishies. But we could actually build across this water. This is one of the cool things when it comes to Fortnite, is you can actually build platforms in the sky or along the water. Now, I don't actually have enough wood to do that. I think it's like 10 wood equates to a platform or a staircase. And so really what I want to try and do is go around. We're going to try and make our way around, because you can't swim in this game as well. The water is never deep enough. You can only kind of like walk through water, and it's really, really slow. And so really what you want to try and do is build these little platforms to get around the water and all through the sky, which is one of these like mega things that people do near the ends of these matches and stuff, where they start to build these forts, these giant skyscrapers. And so I'm not very good at that yet, so I kind of like still just kind of go like gung-ho and run around shooting people using trees and rocks for cover and stuff. That's kind of my shizzle, you know, that's kind of my shtick. And not in kind of like a wood way, because everyone likes to build wooden forts and stuff. My shtick is that I just like to shoot people in the face. And I'm just going to stick with that for a little bit. Stick again. It's all about the wood today. I don't have wood on my mind, but for some reason I have vocabulary projecting wood as some form of importance here. Grammatically. I do not know why. But still, I feel like there's a presence about me. I find this when I play video games a lot, that it's like somebody is watching me. Someone was shooting at me, so maybe he is around. I'm not too sure. This was a pre-match, so I feel like someone does actually come along here. We do have a sniper rifle. Now, I'm not very good with sniper rifles. You can also see a chest over there, which obviously you can't open. These things actually littered around this loot lake. It's actually called the loot lake, which I think is kind of cool. Really hard to see anyone around here. You can actually see, is there actually anyone? Wait. There's the guy. I knew it. There was someone else going to come along. Now, I have a green submachine gun here. This person may have seen me. He may be hunting me down like the Predator with boobs. He has a purple gun. Oh my goodness. We have actually gained a kill here, though. Purple gun, obviously better than a SMG, but it's still about that kind of like putting the bullet marker on people, all about those hit placements. You know, that's all it's all about. That's what PlayerUnknown is all about. Like, you can get any gun in PlayerUnknown. There's another guy over there. Everyone is coming towards me. They're swarming me. They do not like my face. Why? It's a really friendly face. It's warm. It's welcoming. I can give great hugs as well. Again, suck with the sniper. Trying my best here. Doesn't seem to want to reload, so I feel like it's bull action or not. It says 4 going down to 12. Oh, it does actually reload. So it's a bull action sniper rifle with a clip. because that's a thing. But anyway, I got shot up a little bit there. I had to use a potion, get some of my armor back, get some health too. Do not know why blue liquid equates to armor. It's the future, it's video games, it's space magic, as people used to say to justify Mass Effect. Slowly walking through water, this is the thing that happens. And now there are only 20 people, including me, left on the map. This is where things start to get a little bit more tense. But then again, because the circle is getting smaller, it means that we can actually bump into more people. So then again, anyone could be around here. Can't see anybody. But then again, there could be later on. That's the whole thing. I mean, obviously I wouldn't have ended the video here unless there was actually going to be some more people. So let's see what happens. Comment section below though, let me know what have you been playing compared to this. I've been playing a little bit of this. What else have I been playing? I've been playing a little bit of Call of Duty Zombies sometimes, because it's this kind of thing where I get home from work and I just kind of like sit there and think, you know what, I'm going to fester in front of the couch and just play some zombies. I'm going to shoot some zombies in the face. Has anyone played the new Call of Duty World War II Zombies? Really good. I actually think it's like one of the better zombie kind of like games because the guns feel like a bit more punchy and it feels like there's a bit more of a point to it. Because obviously in like the original zombie games, it was that kind of thing in Call of Duty where you like just killed zombies but hopefully unlock like an Easter egg kind of goal. But now they've actually put like missions in the game, which is really awesome. So I love that like Nazi zombies is actually becoming this like special thing. There was a dude over there, but he's running in that direction, so I'm going to go to the right side opposite to him because you know what? Life is precious and I feel like he should live a little bit longer. But then again, what if it's the guy that's going to kill me? Maybe a guy might not kill me, but it's that kind of thing where even though you may save someone's life for a few seconds, they might not actually kind of like return the favor. They might actually screw you over too. Now around this point, I find that it's really good to get materials. So as you can see here, there's this truck. Again, you can't ride it. You can straddle it into the night or into the battlefield if you want, in a sense of it just staying there and you're kind of, you know, riding it like a mechanical bull. But really lonely because nobody else wants to watch you do that. They'd rather shoot you in the face. And so it's this thing where you can actually, around this time, really work towards getting materials because obviously you're going to start building these forts. And that allows you to, you know, survive a little bit longer because it's this thing where even though everyone's kind of like out for each other and it's every man for himself, it's this thing where you want to try and use as many good tactics as possible. And so building forts actually becomes like a really important thing when it, or important thing. I can't believe I just did that. I'm so proud of myself. But it is that kind of, it is that, you know, the game is called Fortnite. It's really cool they've implemented that because obviously in PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, it's just kind of like shooting each other. That is all it is. Oh, we have a dude here. We're shooting the butt cheeks. And there. Oh, no, he's using. This is the thing, look, building a fort, trying to defend himself, but because he was using wood, it means that the wood is also able to get destroyed by my purple assault rifle. Again, based on the material you use, it'll actually give you some form of durability to your defenses. And so if he maybe used brick or metal, that story may have played out a little bit differently. His butt cheeks may have actually gone on to a better, brighter future. He could have actually won this game, but sadly, he won't be. I will be. Or not. We're going to see what happens because obviously we are continuing on here. Another person running from the blue circle. We just survived the blue circle. And this person's going to be running around. I'm going to be using the assault rifle. Do not trust myself with the sniper rifle. Thankfully killed another dude. 4 kills under our belt here. We are officially a murderer. Obviously if you murdered one person you're kind of a murderer, but I feel like we're like a psycho sociopathic murderer now. I feel like the police would potentially be after us, or at least we will have some form of PTSD, and when we actually talk to our grandchildren we will say, I've seen some shit. We can now logistically say that I've actually seen some shizzle. Now, you may have noticed that little balloon in the background there of some trees. Again, like PlayerUnknown Battleground, like the floating crate in the sky that comes down and gives you some special loot, there are those in this as well. Not really worth it though near the end game, I find, because if you've already got like an orange gun, why would you go towards the crate to get the same orange gun? You've already got that, you've already got loads of bullets as well, so what's the point? Just leave those alone, maybe use them as bait, try and like sit in the bushes and wait for people. Then again, though, there are so many bushes in here that I feel like they're all watching me now. I'm not too sure. Now, here is a thing. Now, as I was saying about building forts, again, with durability, you can actually destroy wood. Wood is actually a really weak structure, and if people are building these staircases, you might think to yourself, well, what about if someone's actually up there? If you destroy that in the middle, it will break both ends and they'll fall down to their gravitational doom. Now, if I'm trying to destroy this, but then someone's actually come across me and see me doing that, this could be the guy that I tried to save. He's not letting me live, which is not fun. Hey, dude, I was actually potentially the guy that let you live a little bit longer. I could have come to hunt you down to Funky Town, and I didn't, and he's actually coming towards me. I'm trying to use my large medkit here, but if you move just a little bit, like tiny bit, it actually like completely screws you over. Have no health here. Going in for the pizza attack, but sadly was destroyed by starting block. Well, that happened, and he was wearing a night suit as well. again, this is one of these things where it kind of like, I just don't know. It kind of ruins the immersion a little bit. Like, obviously this game is quite cartoony. It gives me a little bit of like a Team Fortress 2 vibe. But wearing knight's armor in like a battle royale setting seems a little bit weird. It's the one costume I wouldn't have expected them to get given for free. If you play the game for ages, you actually unlock this costume for free. So this guy obviously has a lot of time on his hands. Or, you know, he just really, really loves knights, and he thought to himself, you know, I'm going to play this game so much that I'm going to devoid all love to my family just so I can get this knight costume. I don't even think that if I unlock the knight costume, I would wear the knight costume, because it's kind of like a more of a military game. Why would knights be using machine guns? It makes no sense unless it was kind of like based in Evil Dead 3 or something, where Ash kind of went to like the knight world and he had the chainsaw on his arm, but then again, you need the chainsaw on his arm to kind of like justify that, so I don't really know. Here's the whole building structure thing. It's really, really cool, but I'm not going to watch this guy. I'm going to let you go. It's been quite a long adventure. But either way, it's been me, Josh, Proxy, bringing you some Fortnite. Maybe we could bring you something else next time, or maybe even a win. We actually got really close to the end. I got a few kills. Let me know. Have you been able to get a victory? I would love to know if you were able to get a victory. What is actually your best ranking? How many kills have you got in one match? We'd love to know all of your historical achievements. But it has been me, Josh, Proxy, and I will see you all next time. While this guy casually just starts building stuff alone in a forest while actually getting shot. Look at that. That was so freaking epic. We're actually going to watch this guy and see if we can defeat this dude at least. I mean, come on. He deserves that for killing me. He shot the guy in the ass. That was just despicable. That was dishonorable. There was actually an orange gun there. You should probably pick that up, dude. Oh, rocket launcher. That's going to be so awesome and so much potential here on. But anyway, it's me, Josh, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao for now.